We are live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly, Joe Mazza, coming at you from Howe Hockey, courtesy of Anthony Howe. We're up here in the press box, high above the rink, at the Ann Arbor South Ice Cube venue. We've got the championship game for your 2013. I believe it's the Super Tax Division, CCM Invite Tournament. You've got your 2013 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite Team Edwards versus the Detroit Little Caesars in what should be a very good matchup. Both teams undefeated so far coming into the championship game at 5-0. Little Caesars goals for, goal differential, I'm sure is very much in their favor, as is the Pens. I did some research. I believe we're up right now 37-7, plus 30 on the goal differential through 5 games. We've seen some of these kids from Detroit here before. They're part of the International Stars. I believe that's the jerseys they have on today. Good hockey team. They're continuing that Detroit tradition where they move the puck very well. They skate very well. They do everything very well. It's going to be a very good test for our boys. Our boys are looking forward to this matchup. Kind of a collision course here from the start of the tournament whenever we saw they were on the other side of the bracket. I know that this is the game that we've been looking forward to. I hope it lives up to the hype. We're just under 20 seconds left with warm-ups to go. Pens are wearing their gold jerseys. They're going to be moving from left to right to start the game. And hopefully they're going to be moving that puck fast. Hopefully they have their legs. Game 6 on the weekend. We've had some comments about the last game where apparently I didn't recognize Ride or Die 39, Ryder Robinson and his flow. I'll tell you what, it's hard for me to notice that in my defense, because if I see the back of Ryder, that's usually not a good thing. So
I'm zooming right into the flow right now.
Okay, well that's the L-Dog Landon. He's in net. He's got a little bit of flow as well. The team is going to get in there and gather around him.
Oh, I was on the...
They go over and give some stick taps on the glass to none other than JoJo Ciccarelli from Coach Hunter's team, who's in the stand supporting his boys here. All the players, they head over to the corner, do their Let's Go Pens, and they're going to get ready to get the action started here. Ryder and Landon kind of both moving around in the net. Looks like Ryder is going to get the start here between the pipes. Starting as your 5 skaters are going to be Owen Mash at left wing, Blake Hamilton at right wing, centered by Jackson Emmett with Elliot Howe and Johnny Hollis on the backside. Puck's dropped. Here we go. Controlled by Detroit. Moved up. They gain the zone. Appear to be offsides. Referee says nope. Shot on goal. Ryder makes a glove save. It's a pretty good look for number 20 there from Detroit. Wrist shot from the top of the circle. Ryder saw it. No interference or no screen in between there. Face-off will be to the left side of your screen. Near side. Referee moving some of the kids around, making sure everybody's on sides. Puck's dropped. Control to the corner. Howell picks that up. He looks to go behind the net, reverses it, sends it up the wall here. Blake Hamilton pressures the point man, sends it back down the wall, out to the circle. Howell gets that puck out to the Rocket. The Rocket had it go off his skates. Just missed there. Puck's intercepted at center by the Ripper. Puck kicks over to Hamilton. And glove save by the goalie. Blake just missed that short side corner. Puck's cleared around the wall here to the near side. Detroit looking to skate that out. Elliot Howe in good position. Throws the stick out in front and sends the puck back in. Jackson Emmett giving pursuit. Here comes Eli Baugh. He gives pursuit. Puck over to Hollis. Hollis to Howe. Here comes number 61 for Detroit. That is Miller. We know him. He's a good player. Keep your eyes on him today. He skates. He does it all. I know the Pens are going to be watching for him. Puck cleared out to Casamassa. Up to the point. Sends it back down. Miller pursues. I believe that's 34 for Detroit, also giving pursuit there. Those two work very well together. Puck along the near wall here. That's Elliot Howe battling. I believe that's Cam Sanders stepping in to lend a hand. Eli Baugh as well. Puck squirts free to the neutral zone. Carried by Miller, 61. He retreats to his own end, skates away, regroups, has number 21, Kim ahead of him. He elects to carry the puck himself. He's going to be challenged. Passes it over, looking for the backdoor play. Nothing there. Puck sent behind the net. To the near side here, 21 Kim sends it back around the wall. Casamassa in position. He's going to challenge the play at the point. Off the boards, picked up Pass back to center. Detroit looks to regroup. Circles. Has Kim. Penn's caught in a change. Here comes Mazza over to apply the pressure. Good stick by Sanders to stop that play. 34 gets a shot, and that goes in, ladies and gentlemen. Penn's caught in the middle of a change there. Detroit gets the first shot on goal for a goal today. Puck went above the glove of Robinson.
I think that was deflected upwards.
I do think that may have been deflected upwards. I'm not sure who got the stick on that. But Detroit 1, your Penn 0. Here goes the puck drop at center.
We hit 50 viewers.
We're at 50 viewers. Chimmel, the Bulldog, gives chase. He's going to win that race into the corner. Picks the puck up, goes to center. Good stick by Detroit to deny that effort. Nemeth plays back to Mazza. Mazza down the wall. That puck is picked up by number 20. Here comes Mazza in a foot race. Morrison also giving chase to number 29 of Detroit. Robinson denies the first shot with the glove. Puck cleared out the far side. Schimmel gets it. Schimmel sends it to Nemeth. Nemeth with a move around number 23 for Detroit. Nemeth sends the puck deep to the near corner. Nachai gives chase. Number 97, black and yellow, is fought off by two players. Puck cleared. Mazza had conceded the line. Regroups at center. Decides to go around one player. Tries to go around another. Makes a play on the puck. That scores free to the Detroit player. Nachai supporting Mazza there. Schimmel as well. Schimmel gets control of the puck near side here. He goes around the net. He stays wide. Puck off the boards. Schimmel up to Nemeth. Just out of his reach. Pens are going to go for a change. Detroit gets that puck. 97 gets it. He brings it rink wide here to the near side off number 20 skate. That should be an icing. Yes, referee does blow it. So we're at the 10:54 mark. Detroit 1, Pittsburgh 0. Pretty fast pace of the game here. You all will notice from time to time when you see the bench, the Detroit bench is short. They've only got 9 total players to the Pens 13. So fatigue may become a factor here if the Pens can get these kids going 200 feet every time they're on the ice. Face off to the near side right. Sanders steps in. He has Hamilton and Mash out there with Howe and Hollis. Puck is controlled by Detroit. 23 circles behind the net. He looks to break that up. He takes the space. Makes a rink-wide pass over to 90-something. He has some wheels coming down. Looks for the backdoor pass. That's blocked off by Howe. Howe has possession. He's going to skate it. Pens have a 3-on-2 if they can move this. Howe comes out. It could be 2-on-1. Howe looks to attempt to move between the legs. Over to Hamilton. He centers the Mash. Mash fans. 34 got back just in time to provide some pressure. Good forecheck there by Sanders. Puck on Mash's stick. He fires one. Hamilton looking for a rebound. Goes to Mash. In his feet. Misses the backhand attempt. Hamilton picks that up behind the net. Pens applying some pressure. Centering pass. Here comes down the center. Just missed it was Nemeth. Puck shot to the near side. Nemeth picks that up. He's going to look to control in the corner. He decides to go behind the net. He attempts a wraparound. Good save by the goalie. Out to Hollis. Hollis attempted shot. Blocked. Good stick there by Detroit. Detroit looks to break out of the zone. Here comes Miller, number 61. Howe forces him to the outside, gives him a whack, no call. Hamilton applies the back pressure. Good job. Howe sends it up the near wall. 21 Kim in there in the way. That puck stays in the corner. Hamilton's still down on a knee. Here comes Howe. He's looking to escape. Hamilton supporting that. Puck played to the puck near point. 23. He walks in. He's given space. That's Hollis laying some lumber in front of the net. Good job to clear out the zone. Puck played back to neutral. Detroit carries. Sends it up the middle, out of the reach. Howe has that on his stick. He looks for Nemeth. Nemeth picks up a pass. He's got ball. Detroit player steps in. Good read there. Morrison falls down. We got a 2-on-2. Mazza's back on number 66. Goes rink wide. Ryder Robinson with a great sliding attempt to stop the goal. Some action in front. Yellow clears out. Gold clears out the net. Mazza, Casamassa, and Nemeth making sure that rebound stays underneath Ryder. Excellent save by Ryder Die, number 39.
Mazza doing a great job saying, don't mess with my goaltender, just like he did last game.
He's a little bit small, but he's tough, that's for sure. Face-off controlled back to the Detroit point near here. 2 stick checks. Baugh one, 97 Wilcox for Detroit, the other. Eli clears that down the length of the ice. 11 Kavanaugh looks to regroup. Casamassa providing pressure. That puck's thrown up the wall, controlled by Detroit. Good play there by Eli to keep the zone. Puck's still in the zone. We've got 2 players over there. 3 players over there. Eli escapes with that. He's hauled down from behind. No call. Nemeth, little nifty move. He looks to center. Detroit steps in and takes that away. That is number 61. Or number 66. Excuse me. Mazza has the puck. He's looking to go behind the net. He's forced into the corner by number 61 or number 11 who retreats on defense. Mazza coming out the near side. He makes a toe drag move around a Detroit defender. He sends a pass up to Baugh. Baugh just jumps off his stick. D to D for Detroit. Here comes the pressure. Sent rink wide here. Mazza steps up, makes a play on the puck, knocks it loose. Puck played down in the near corner. Bodies all over the ice. Sanders picks that up, though. He's going to look for some space. He's by himself. He's got Bob with him. Sanders takes the space, almost runs into Eli. Right here at the neutral zone. Sends a pass over, picked off by 34. That's 97 Nachai stepping in to provide some pressure. Offsides on Detroit. Puck squared it out, and Detroit was trapped in the zone. We're at the 7:54 mark. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Detroit. Face-off neutral zone, controlled by Detroit. Nachai applies some pressure. He's looking to force a turnover. Good play D to D. 23 gets the red line, sends a pass. Sanders with a good play over here to Nachai. Nachai on the wall, back to Sanders. Sanders stick handles. He's looking to go wide. That effort is stopped by number 34, Detroit.
Offside.
Penn's offsides now. I think that was Gavin who got a little bit ahead of the play with Logan just out in front too.
59 viewers, welcome.
59 viewers. It's a good game today,
welcome
folks.
To everybody from Little Caesars team.
Welcome to everybody from the Detroit side of this game as well. We've got Detroit and Pittsburgh in the championship matchup at the 2013 level here. Puck one forward by Nemeth. He's looking to dance down the middle. Sends that over. Gets a shot off. Bad save. Nachai attempts a play back on net. Good defense there by 21 Kim. Puck is picked up behind the net by Schimmel. Schimmel is harassing the Detroit player. Detroit comes out the near side here. Pass to Kim. He's wide open, has some space. He's looking for a centering pass. Sends it over. Good recognition there by Decker to stay with his man wide and not allow that pass. Detroit ends up offsides. 7:13 mark. Face-off will be in the neutral zone, far side of your screen. We've got Mash, Sanders, Hamilton, Howe, and Morrison out there for the Pens. Detroit controls that. Play by Mash goes around. We've got a 2-on-1 developing here. Blake Hamilton stripped behind the play. Mash fires, glove save by the netminder. Good save, good shot. Play in the near corner. 23 wheels behind, sends that up around the wall. Over to 29 for Detroit. They're looking to break out of the zone. Morrison falls on his butt but gets a piece of the puck. Good play there. Dad taught him that one. We've got number 20 on the near wall. He sends it to center. Another strong play by Morrison. Stick checks out to the point. 20 holds that in. Puck sent in. Morrison uses his boot this time, not his butt to control that puck. Sends it up the near wall. Hamilton looking to fish that out. Sanders looking to get it out of trouble. Play clears to Morrison. Stick play, strong stick play there. Centering pass all the way back to the far point. That's 11. He sends it deep down. That's Morrison again. He uses his chest. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's used
nice
every
play
part of
by
his
Morrison.
body that shift to block passes and shots. He made an exit pass out to Hamilton. Good defense by number 23 of Detroit. Puck sent to the far wall. Detroit picks that up. They enter the zone. Hal turns. Hal surveys. He's going to look to skate behind. Mazza stays in home. Just gets in the way of the Detroit player there. Hamilton with the tap out to center. Doesn't make it to anybody. Mazza provides pressure on the stick carrier there, or the puck carrier there. Shot. Ryder Robinson with a good glove save. That was a centering pass by, I believe, number 66 for Detroit. Over to 96 maybe with the quick shot. Ryder dive. Solid save. Face off, left side of your screen. We've got Jax, we've got Eli, we've got Vito on the front side. Referee instructs a Detroit player. He's telling him to go to the sin bin. I don't know what the call is here. Maybe on the face-off he interfered with Jax trying to move through the zone.
It's equipment, I think. Equipment, isn't it? Or, oh, no.
He's pleading his case to the referee, but the referee made his call. He's sticking with it. The Pens are going to go on a power play here for a minute and a half at the 5:48 mark. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Detroit. I don't know if we're going with Little Caesars or if we're going with International Stars, but they're the team in black. So your team's in gold. Let's get that going here. We've got Eli, Jax, and Vito on the front with Noah and Bradley on the backside. Referee explaining to the coach what the problem was there. Big time explanation. High stick, it appears. Okay. Team mom, Jen Nemeth, she's always on the scene. She advises that, hey, it was a high stick. Face-off controlled by Detroit to the near corner. 97 looking to skate with that behind his net. He loses the puck. Out in front. Oh, great play by the goalie. Oh, Vito with a shot goes high. Nemeth providing pressure. Detroit trying to come out the near side here. Little bit of bodies. Puck stays in the zone. Nemeth without a stick using his feet. Vito gains control of that puck. He's looking for some help. Here comes the puck, cleared to the far side, just out of the reach of Decker. Detroit clears the zone. Noah is going to go D to D. Good pressure there provided by number 34 for Detroit. Puck comes back into the near side to Mazza. Mazza's going to wheel that. He goes around one guy. He's being harassed by a big kid skating behind him. Mazza has the Jets turned on, though. Good stick check there by 97. Causes Mazza to go offsides at the blue line. Mazza had the wheels going. It was good back pressure provided by number 11 for Detroit that allowed number 97 to get a stick out there and stop that entry. 5:06 mark, 48 seconds left on the Pens power play. Sanders steps in to take the draw, wins it over to Nachai. Puck is cleared back to center. Hollis, near side boards, looking for Sanders. Sanders tips it ahead. Gav looking to pick that puck up, played over to a Detroit player. He sends it wide side. Puck leaves the zone. Johnny sends it back in. We're going to get a face-off far side. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. 4:53 mark of the first period. Score is still 1-0. Sanders wins the face-off forward. Gavin looking to get that to the net. He stick checks the Detroit player. Puck is just outside. No, the puck didn't leave the zone. Referee says it's good. Sanders coming in, gets the puck down the wall. He's driving to the net. He's hooked. No call. Carries behind the net. Goalie's out of position. Puck thrown out. Backhand attempt. Just wide. Good defense there by 23. The Bulldog just missed that. He's got the puck on his stick, though. Gives it a stick handle. Fires a shot. 5 feet high. Puck goes to the wide side. Detroit looks to clear the zone. Hollis in the right spot, sends it back in deep. Detroit handles that. They're back to even strength. They're going to look to go D to D. Sends it rink wide over. Nobody home. Puck picked up by Hamilton. He leaves it for Mash. Mash sends it over to Nemeth. Nemeth walking down the slot. Looks to go around a defender. Solid play there. Good stick work by number 20 for Detroit. Nemeth centers.
There it is.
It's there. Owen bangs it just wide. Okay, Detroit gets the puck out. Decker holds that puck in the neutral zone. Over to Hamilton. Back to Decker to Hamilton. Mash comes through with it. He's looking to go over to the center. Puck squirts free to number 34. Good play by Owen there. Puck comes back to the Detroit blue line. Centering pass out of the reach of everybody. Puck carried by Decker. Detroit takes that away. 61 Miller, he's their man. He goes far side. He circles back. He's going to retreat, looks to get the legs going, and he's going to try to go coast to coast, I'm sure. Turns the puck over. Puck gets right back to his stick. Detroit has numbers if they move the puck. Miller's pass just misses 34. Over to Morrison. Morrison misfires. Morrison off the boards. Here comes Miller, 61 for Detroit. Played to the point to number 11. Number 11 sends that back down the wall. Puck hits Owen in the head, I think, as he tried to duck to get out of the way. Looks to go around somebody. Puck thrown behind the net. Noah gives pursuit. Number 21 for Detroit back there, pressures. Noah Decker up the near side wall. Hamilton gets tripped up trying to make a play on the puck. No call there. No icing. The puck did leave the zone. Number 11 comes back, picks the puck up, goes behind the net. Sanders provides pressure. Sends it up the middle, just out of the reach of Eli. Number 34 has the legs. Hollis forcing him to the outside. Puck sent over. Mazza gets a good stick to block. 21
really
shot.
Nice stick
Mazza
by
with a play behind the net. Sanders picks it up. Sanders looking to go out the far side. Makes a play up the wall to Casamassa. Hits him in the skates. Turns it over. Number 61 there. Walks the blue line. Comes across. Fires a shot. Robinson. Good butterfly save. Here comes Mazza. He throws it blindly up the wall. Nobody home. Eli Baugh looking to play the puck out. Nope. Played back in. Mazza picks the puck up. He gets the puck to the blue line, but not out. Here comes Detroit. They've got some numbers looking for a centering pass. Nothing there. Sends a shot high and wide to the far boards. Puck played by the point man. Keeps it in. Mazza on his backhand. Sends it up the wall looking for Vito. Puck kept in by the defense again. Sanders picks it up. Over to Casamassa. Casamassa has Eli off his skates. That gets out of trouble. Pens look for a change. Detroit retreats. 23 comes in, picks the puck up in the near circle. He fires up the close boards. Nemeth picks that off. We've got Schimmel stuck in the zone, though. Nemeth waits. Referee calls good play. It's in the zone. Now it's out. Howell sends it over wide to Schimmel. Schimmel gets the zone. He looks to dance around one guy. He does. Another defender comes in, takes that puck. That's good back pressure there by Detroit. Centering pass out of the reach of one of the Detroit players. Puck is going to be waved off for icing. Number 20 into the corner. Howell neatly lifts his stick, takes the puck away, sends it up the wall. Puck played down in the corner by Detroit. Morrison steps over. He gets a stick on it. Here comes the wrecking ball in Nachai. He gets a stick on it but falls on his butt. Puck goes up into the netting behind the net. That's going to be a stop of play, whistled by the referee. Face-off should be, I believe, outside of the zone. I think it was the Detroit player that flicked that puck into the netting.
It was, I
by
agree.
the Pens.
It's got to come out.
Looks like We were both right there.
Yep.
The referees are lining up at neutral zone. We're going to have a face-off. Mazza and Decker on the back. Hamilton, Sanders, and Mash on the front. Face-off's controlled by Detroit. Back to the red line. 23 spins. He's looking for a play. Decides to come near ball. 20 kicks that out to number 66. Over to 23. Or 28, 29. I can't see that number too well. Mash plays it down the wall. Unfortunately, he's the winger that should be up at that high slot area. Pass controlled by Detroit back in the near corner. Mazza pokes it free. Sanders picks that up off the wall. Sanders has some legs. Hamilton skating with him. Sanders goes wide. Stick check by 97. Centering pass over. Hamilton gets it. Buries the rebound. We had one shot. We got a rebound. Goalie out of position. Hamilton bangs it home on a great centering pass from Cam the Sandman Sanders. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. 41.9 seconds left in the first. The Pens get the equalizer. Fast-paced action here. Pens go full sail change. We're going to have a face-off at center.
That's a really nice way to go into the second period.
That's a great way to go into the second period with that momentum. We've got to make sure that we don't let Detroit come in now and get one. Good play by Howd to stop 90 or 61 with that. Here comes Nemeth. He goes around a player. He looks to go around another. Eli picks that up. Gets the puck down the wall. He's looking for a centering pass. There it is. Sent out in front. Nemeth backhand pass over to Casamassa. He fires. Pad save. Rebound. Save. We got a goal. Jax Nemeth bangs one home. 2-1. Penguins. The fans are going crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2 goals in 20 seconds for your black and gold. Let's go.
I stand corrected. This is a better way to go into
You're
the
right,
second
Anthony.
period.
This is a much better way to go into the second period. The Pens have tilted the ice in their favor. They're throwing pucks at the goaltender. He's making the first save, but there's somebody right there to bang that rebound home. This is something that has been stressed to our boys. Go to the net with your stick on the ice. Face off at center, controlled by Pens. Howell plays it over to center. Schimmel looking to get control of that. 29 for Detroit enters the zone. 15 seconds left. Centering pass off the stick. Great play by Howell to get that out of danger. Here comes Nachai. He's got 5. He's got Sanders in front of him. No offsides. Puck goes to the far wall. That's going to do it for your first period. We're going to leave this first period 2-1 in favor of your Penguins. This is a really exciting, fast-paced game, folks.
So the
we'll see you.
shots, we have shots 9-8 in favor of the Penguins.
Shots are 9-8 in favor of the Penguins. We'll see you back here in about 60 to 90 seconds. All right, folks, we're back.
What did I just do? There.
We are going to be moving right to left for the Pens on your screens. We're going to start the second period. Pens are up 2-1. We're going to have Mash, Nemeth, Hamilton up front, Morrison and Decker on the backside. Ride or die Robinson, man in the net, doing a great job. Puck is dropped, controlled by Nemeth. He gets tripped up. Play here to the near side. Morrison steps in. Mash steps in. Detroit's here as well. They're banging at it. Puck sent into the Pen zone. Noah Decker in a good position. He comes out the far side with that, hits the brakes. He goes D to D. Play over to Morrison. Morrison up to Mash. Mash off the wall. Nemeth picks that puck up. Detroit is smothering right now. There's 4 of them near the puck at every second. Puck played by Mash out to Detroit blue line. Pens giving chase. Hamilton applying pressure. Rink wide pass. Sent over. Looking to come back through. Decker and Mash step up, knock that play down. Morrison looking for Hamilton to set him free. Pass doesn't make it. Mash up. He has control of the puck. Spins off of a player. Owen into the zone. Fires a shot. He's got a cannon. Glove saved by the goalie for your Little Caesars team in the black uniforms. We're at the 13-13 mark. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Pens. Face off to the left, offensive zone for the Penguins. We've got Hollis and Mazza on the backside. Casamassa, Sanders, and Baugh on the front. Puck's one over to Baugh. He sends it back to Mazza. Mazza lets one go. Hits the goalie. Almost squirts through 5-hole. Eli there looking for the rebound. Detroit defense pushes him away. Backs him out. Solid hockey effort there by everybody. Good face-off win. Good shot. Good save. Good play in front of the net. Face-off moves to the far side of your screen. Sanders steps in. He wins that back. Eli sends it over to Hollis. Good play. Hollis sends a puck in to the slot, controlled by Detroit. They cleared out the near side here. That's number 29. Sanders with a relentless back check to get rid of that puck. Mazza blows a tire, falls down. Centering pass over. Picked up by Sanders behind the net. Looking to get it out of trouble over to Vito. Puck doesn't make it to him. Puck sent backside. Somebody was wide open for Detroit. Puck just floated off his stick. Sanders again providing pressure. Baugh steps in to help. Sanders down on both knees. He gets the puck away from the boards. Mazza steps through, can't get it out. Detroit controls it. Little backhand play over. Ryder Robinson with a great save. Puck down in the slot. Pens down on it. Ryder down on it. Finally a whistle comes through. Ryder had it under him. Detroit banging at it. Pens keeping it out. Some stick taps all over. Eli turns around to have some words with number 20. He gives him a little push. They're playing hockey. Referees are going to say interference, I think, was the call there. I'm not sure on who or what may have happened. The Zebras are in the slot, in the crease, actually. They're coming out. Some words being said over to the bench. Some explanation being given to the Little Caesars bench. Referee skates over to the Pens bench.
We got a penalty there.
Says to Coach Mike over there that
penalty shot.
That one of the Pens players, not Ryder, must have covered the puck in the crease, so it's going to result in a penalty shot. We've got number 66 for Little Caesars taking a penalty shot with number 39, Ryder Robinson, in the net. Referee making sure Ryder knows what's about to happen here so that he's prepared. Other referee at center advising the Detroit player what to do. Whistle blown, here we go. 66 skates down the slot. He's dangling. He goes to make a move to the backhand. He goes under the bar, backhand shot. Nice move. Good setup there. Scores 2-2. Valiant effort there by Robinson. Solid move by 66 there. He represented our hometown hero, 66, very well with that move. Face off at center. That is controlled by Little Caesars. Puck comes into the Pens end. Howe forces the play behind the net. That's Morris, or Nachai also steps in to help. Nemec comes away with the puck. He backhands over to Schimmel. Puck played by Miller from Detroit up the wall here. Nemec gets it out. Schimmel looking to get that puck deeper. Schimmel and Nemec work hard. There's Nachai. Puck off his stick, negates the icing call. 23 for Detroit, retreats into his own end. Goes behind the net, puts the brakes on. Gav takes a stick check there off him, gets the puck free, looking to center it. Here comes the Bulldog. He centers it out. Detroit right there to take that scoring chance away. Here comes Detroit on a 3-on-2 maybe. Good back check by Nachai. He gets that puck out of trouble. He's collided with no call. Nemec gets the puck free. He's got to have a step. 21's fast. Nemec with a far shot. Oh, great save by the goaltender for Little Caesars. High up off of his arm, sends it to the near side boards. Detroit gets that play back out to center. Mazza intercepts. Mazza looking to make a play. He dances. He enters the blue line. He sends a shot off the goalie's glove. Goalie doesn't know where it is. Puck to the near boards. Sent out to Morrison. Morrison sends it back. Deflected off of Detroit. That looks to be off number 66, the goal scorer on the shootout, up into the netting for a whistle and a likely face-off deep in the Detroit zone. I think I saw Ciccarelli running after the puck. The referee's looking to see if he went to get it. Yep, referee says, hey, give me the puck, JoJo. Throw it, JoJo. He opens the door. JoJo's a good kid. Julia taught him his manners. Very well respected. Face off to the left. Controlled by Detroit, one back. They look to move the puck up the near wall. Mash picks that off. Mash centers it across stick. Just taken away, intended for Hamilton. 97, though, for Detroit. Made the play. He enters the zone now. Mazza forces him wide. Has his stick in the passing lane. Mazza stops that pass. Right to Hamilton's stick. Hamilton sends it out softly, doesn't get out the zone. There's Mazza in support. Mazza tries to go around one. Negated there. There's 3 Detroit players. Mazza provides some defensive pressure. Weak shot from the far wall. Ryder gloves that up. Score 2-2 at the 10:49 mark, second period. Face off to the far side, right side of your screen. Shots are currently in favor of your Pens, 13-10. Nemeth steps in for the draw. Referee instructs. Draw one, dropped right at the center dot. Squirts free over to the slot. Hollis sends it behind the net to get it out of trouble. We've got number 34 back there for Detroit. He plays it to the near wall. 21 wheels to the circle. He looks for a play. Kim decides to take it himself. Puck squirts free to the far side. That's number 61 over there. He does a drop pass to the point. 23, he doesn't have anywhere to go. Pressure applied by Nemeth. Sent down the wall. Detroit looking for their cycle. Howe gives chase. Hollis in a good position. Centering pass blocked by Ryder and then cleared out of harm's way for a moment by Hollis. That puck makes it to Nemeth. Nemeth goes up the far side. Bob provides a bit of a screen. Nemeth goes around him. It's 2, 3 on 4, 3 on 5. Puck makes it over to Baugh. He looks to just control the puck. Sends back to Howe. Howe looks to play the puck down the wall back to Baugh. Baugh picks that up in the corner. He's challenged by a Detroit player. Baugh escapes with the puck. He goes behind the net. No, he sends it out short side. Shot by, I believe that was number 25, Vito Casamassa. Baugh pulled down behind the net. No call. Baugh maintains control. Detroit picks it up. Gets out the far side from behind the net. Sends a pass over here to 94. Hollis on defense. 94 loses control. Gains his own. Looks for a centering pass. Taken away by Howe. Detroit comes in with that 3-on-2. They look for that wide man pass. Puck cleared out of the zone, I believe by Howe to center. Detroit retreats. They're in the middle of a line change, so they're just content with slowing the play down and controlling it. Picked off by Nemeth. Here comes the Ripper. Ripper with a move. He sends one just high of the crossbar. Baugh gets ran into in front of the net. Nemeth takes out his player along the boards here. Referees are letting these kids play. Wait, we've got a call now. I believe it's going to be offsides. I don't think there's going to be any penalties issued here. The play is fast. It is physical. These kids are 9, but they're playing more like they are teenagers or maybe even professionals from time to time. We're at the 9-10 mark. Scores 2-2 in the second. Face-off is controlled by Nemeth. Forward. Schimmel picks it up. Dances around one player. He stick check, sends a centering pass just out of the reach of Achai. Sanders giving pressure on the backside. I apologize. That was Sanders on the face-off, not Nemeth. Those two are both pretty much the same size. One has a visor, one has a cage. Mazza escapes with that puck. He looks to give it up to Achai. Achai, just out of the reach, gains his own. Puck's far on the boards. Detroit skates that. Achai and Sanders provide the pressure. Here comes the Bulldog to the near side. He's going to try and get that puck free. Puck up the wall. That gets to 66. He sends a pass far across the ice. Mazza interferes with the player just enough from Detroit. Detroit player 20 falls down, takes Achai out with him. No call. Puck back into the Pens offensive end. Played out to the wide side here to number 29. I think that's Wilson. He sends a centering pass over to Miller, 61. Miller, 61, tries to dance down the middle. 3 Pens are there. Puck gets behind the net in the near corner. Decker sends it to Sanders. Sanders over to Mazza. Mazza back to Sanders. They're looking to get out of the zone. Kept in there by Kavanaugh, number 11. Decker gives pursuit to the far wall. 21 over there. He pushes. Decker says, get out of the way. Decker says, nope, have one back, sends him on his butt. We've got the play over on the far wall. We got Decker, and I believe that's 61 again for the Detroit team. 21 again, sorry. Mazza picks the puck up behind the net. He's going to look to go up the boards. I think that might be an icing.
If it makes it.
The puck dies. Referee waves it off. Pens get a much-needed change, though. They go wholesale. Bring 5 new players out. Detroit picks it up.
The player had slowed up.
Yes.
Causing the
Detroit
ref to wave it off.
Oh, no. Splits the defense. Great save by Ryder.
Big save.
Detroit player number 34 split the defense, got off a penalty shot, pushes the man down from behind right in front of the referee. He says play on. Puck to the near side here. That is, I believe, Decker and Hamilton pursuing. Mash steps over. Shot to the net. Decker blocks that. Puck is right in the slot, cleared out by the Pens, far side, not out of the zone. Puck's controlled by 34. Pressure's applied on his backside. Over to the center to Miller. Miller dances with some fancy stick work there to the corner. Nemeth picks that up, though. Nemeth goes around Kavanaugh. Puck just out of his reach over to 97. Hamilton applying pressure. Puck sent rink wide. Good pass there by the Detroit team. They find that play quite often. Puck is picked up by the Pens. There's a good back check there. I believe that's Miller again. 61 for Detroit. He picks that puck up. He's going to look to skate. We've got Howe and Morrison back on D. Puck sent over to number 34, Coombe, I believe. And it's over to the slot to number 61, Miller. He banks a pickle stabber through past Robinson on the short side. That gives Detroit a 3-2 lead at the 6:35 mark. Robinson's going to exit on that note, playing a great game. It's halfway through the second, so the goalies are going to continue the trend of switching mid-game. We've got L. Dog, Landon Pelly coming in now. Backside has Mazza and Morrison. Out front, we've got Casamassa, Sanders, and Baugh. Detroit controls the faceoff, goes D to D. Up to the winger, looks to make a play. Mazza steps up, dances around a guy. He's tripped, though, no call. Detroit controls that. Centering pass blocked, goes behind the net. Mazza needs to stay home in front. There's somebody setting up back door. Play controlled by Eli Baugh. He goes up the wall. Little soft dump around the Detroit player, doesn't make it. Mazza steps up. He sends it hard off Cam. Cam looking to make a play. He pulls down a Detroit player. No call. 2 players from the Pens, 3 players from Little Caesars in there. There's an old-fashioned scrum on the far boards. Puck comes clear over to Morrison. Morrison lightly sends it back to center, looking for the stick of Sanders just out of his reach. Puck sent back in deep, past everybody. Referee has his arm up for an icing call, and in fact, that's what it will be. 5:51 mark, second period. Little Caesars out of Detroit, 3. Pittsburgh Pens Elite, 2. Face-off will be in the Pens offensive end to the left side of your screen on the near side. We've got Nemeth, we've got Schimmel, we've got Nachai, we've got Hollis, and we've got Decker. Puck's dropped, controlled, over to Nachai. He looks to shoot, fans. Puck picked up by 61. I believe that's Miller. He's going to look to skate. We know what he can do. Good pressure there provided by the Pens, Nemeth and Nachai, to stop him going end-to-end. Sends a pass out, squeaks through to Hollis. Hollis says no. Decker's back in by himself on Coombe, I believe is how you pronounce it. Great play by Nachai to stop that shot. Puck in the corner here. Hamilton sends it up. It squirts to the point to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh looks to send it back down the wall. He does do so. Hollis back up to the point. Schimmel picks that off. Schimmel has some room. He skates past Kavanaugh. Schimmel on the near wall here. He looks to get his jets going. He comes down. Good stick check by Kavanaugh. Schimmel falls over, makes a play on the puck to the corner. Detroit escapes with that. That's 61 again. I think that one's Miller. He sends it out to 21. I think that's Kim. Kim enters the zone. Over 6, Decker providing support for the Pens. Puck played to the corner. Detroit goes low to high to the point. 23 has that puck. Nemeth providing some pressure. Puck sent to the net. Shot sent wide. Centering pass out. 61 just misses the shot. That's Miller again. He can fire it. Puck played, controlled by Detroit over to 234. I believe Coombe is his name. Schimmel with a good stick check there. Here comes Miller. He circles. He's looking in front. Great play by Detroit. Better save by the L-Dog. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of a tough shift for the Pens. The Detroit Little Caesars team had sustained pressure for about a minute and a half there. L-Dog controls the game, though, puts the paw down on the glove, and slows the play down.
Coach is calling timeout.
It looks like Coach Edwards is going to call a timeout for your Pens. He saw some things he didn't like there. He could maybe feel the momentum shift to the Detroit side after that last goal. So he wants the boys to regain their composure and brings them all in for a huddle at the bench. We are at the score of 3-2 in the second period. We've got, looks like 59 viewers. Shots are now in favor of Little Caesars, 16-15. Score is 3-2 also in favor of Little Caesars. Coming at you again from the Ice Cube Arena in Ann Arbor, Michigan. You're watching via the YouTube stream from How Hockey. Hit that subscribe button. Buzzer sounds letting teams know, hey, timeout's over. Get your players back out here. Detroit's out there first. Coach Edwards still giving instruction. Referees will allow it. Coach Trevor's earned that respect from those guys to get an extra few seconds on his timeout. It was a 30-second timeout here, too, I think. So, I think really just used as a strategy there to slow things down and tell the boys to get their composure, and let's get back to playing in the offensive end. L-Dog skates back between the pipes. We've got the Rocket. We've got Mach 4 out there with Big Mac attack, the Ripper, and I believe Halsey. Puck was won by Detroit, sent to the other end. Hamilton gives chase. He's pushed from behind into the boards. Call comes up. Another player comes in. The Ripper lets, I believe, number 11 know, you're not allowed to do that to my players. That's a very hazardous play there. 2 players going full speed, Kavanaugh and Hamilton. They both can move. It looks like a second penalty was added on to 9 Nemeth for defending his player.
Nemeth went in and boom.
Nemeth went in and cleaned up Kavanaugh to make sure that Hamilton knew that he had his back. Coach Trevor's asking the referees, hey, what's going on here? Face-off will be to the left side of your screen. It's going to be 5-on-5.
And declared as a coincidental.
Coincidental minors. We've got Morrison and Howe on the back end with Hamilton, Sanders, and Mash on the front. There's a little bit of a scrum. Puck one to the back wall for Detroit. They're going to look to skate it behind. Sends the puck up the middle. Good play by 61. Fires that off Mash's back. Puck goes into the zone by Coombe. Sent back out by Mash. Mash has a little bit of speed. Oh, puck just knocked away from him. Mash looking to provide pressure. Howell steps up, makes a great read on the play. Comes down into the far side. He's going to look to get a shot. He sends a shot from a tight angle. Comes out the boards. Number 34, Coombe, went to escape. Hamilton now has the puck. He's smothered by Coombe and 97 for Detroit. Detroit suffocating the Pens players now in the offensive end. Pens go for a change. Detroit looking to come out. They've got a 3-on-2. Coombe with the puck. He fires wide. Pelly was in a good spot there. Nachai and Howe give chase to the puck on the far side. It's on the boards. Gav grabs that. He pushes it forward. But I believe Kavanaugh sends that far side over to Coombe. Coombe sends it behind the net. Morrison falls down, takes Coombe with him. Puck is picked up behind the net by Baugh. Baugh looking to play it up. We're in a scrum here again. Puck escapes out the far side to Baugh. Nachai providing some interference there. Referees say keep playing. Stick check by 21 on Baugh. Baugh sends the puck deep. He was tripped. Looks like the referees are going to call that. And they do. Little Caesars is going to be shorthanded at the 253 mark, 252 mark. Pens will be on a power play for the next 90 seconds. Trailing 3-2 in the game. We're at the second period. Looks like we're going to have Mazza with Hollis manning the point with Schimmel, Sanders, and Nachai up front. Face off to the left of your screen, far side. Face off one to the wall. Detroit steps over, plays it off the wall to his teammate. That gentleman sends it out. Mazza in position. He picks up the puck, gets his head up, surveys the scene, sends it up the near side here. He was looking for Nachai. Nachai was moving the other way. Not a great play there. Detroit retreats. Pressure provided. Detroit sends the pass far side. Puck sent to the middle. Mazza steps through. He's going to look to gain control. Mazza goes around one guy at the blue line. Puck sent to the corner. Good stick check by 97. Mazza controls behind the net. Hits the brakes. Looks to come out the far side. Centering pass over to Nachai. Nachai bangs once. Nachai bangs twice. Puck still loose. No whistle. Puck knocked down. We've got Sanders with it over there. Mazza can't keep that at the point. No icing. As it jumped over Mazza's stick, referee says he could have played it. Hollis picks that up. Goes behind the net. Looks to come out. Sends it over to Mazza. Mazza going to get the wheels going. Mazza sends it over to Hamilton, just out of his reach. The feet weren't moving there for the Pens on that breakout. We've got to get our feet moving if we want to play at this pace with the Detroit team. Mash picks that off up the ball over to Decker. That's going to lead into a breakaway for number 61. 61 sends it over to 34. 34 shoots it right into the chest of Pelly. Pelly covers it. 61 gives a little stick check in there. And that's how, I believe, number 13 gives him some lumber to the back to tell him not to do it again.
How not liking that pushing on Pelly.
No. I will say this. The Pens team does not like it whenever there's some extra stick work after the whistle on their goalie. They will make sure that they let the other team know that. Puck's dropped. One to the corner to Decker. Two players pursue. Decker reverses. Looks to send it up the wall here. Puck to Mash. Mash up the wall further. Picked off by Miller. Miller sends it in softly towards the net. Howe to the near side. Decker steps in and grabs that. Circles. 34 Coombe providing pressure. 61 Miller providing pressure. That puck's played to the far side to Hamilton. Hamilton gains it. Looks far side for Mash. Puck can't find his stick. Mash gets it deep. We got Nemeth providing some pressure on the forecheck, and Hamilton as well. Puck comes out the near side, just out of the reach of Mash. Puck is cleared to center. 61 Miller over to 34 Coombe. Coombe sends a backdoor pass, broken up wisely by Mazza. Number 11 Mazza stops another pass. Decker picks it up, goes behind the net, sends it over to Mash, misplays it, up the wall to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh for Detroit sends it back in deep. Decker, stick check, taken away by Coombe. Coombe looking for a backdoor pass again, blocked. Hamilton stops that play. Nemeth picks it up, sends it up the wall, in the vicinity of Hamilton. He can't get it. Mazza misplays it as well. Detroit is just all over us right now. Landon Pelly slows it down again. Coombe with another late stick in there, right at the whistle. No reaction from the Pens players. 36.7 left. The score is 3-2 in favor of the Little Caesars team out of Detroit. Face off, far side of your screen on the right side. We've got Casamassa, Baugh, and Sanders up front with Mazza and Morrison on the backside. Mazza had the face off, sent it up the wall. He was looking for Baugh. Puck comes back in, out of the reach of the Detroit players. Casamassa gives chase, sticked in front. Mazza pokes it away out of harm's way. Puck to the far corner. 20 seconds left. Mazza puts his body in front of number 20 for the Stars. Puck goes behind the net. Morrison ties him up. Mazza looking to make a play. Squirts it past 20. Here comes Baugh. Baugh comes down the wall to help. Sends it up. Kept in by the point. Sanders provides pressure. Good play there by Morrison to block that pass attempt. We've got a backhand shot by number 20 that floats past Landon Pelly with 5.9 seconds left to give Detroit a 4-2 lead. Pens could not get the puck out of the end. They had possession of it several times behind the net and just couldn't break out. You've got to credit the Detroit pressure there, and also the Pens need to maybe get a little bit more sound in their positioning and not chasing after the puck. Face off at center. Puck controlled by Little Caesars. They send it back. Near side here, 2-1. That's the end of the second. End of the second period. We've got a score of Little Caesars 4, Pens 2. We've got 17 shots for the Pens, 20 for the Detroit team. We've got 62 viewers. I need to take a break. It's been fast-paced. We'll be back in a few seconds.
There, and then there. Okay, we are live again.
We're back again, folks. Start of the third period coming up. Score is Little Caesars 4, Pens Elite 2. Pens will be moving left to right on your screens again. We've got Nemeth set to take the draw. He's got the Bulldog Schimmel on the left wing with the Wrecking Ball Nachai on the near side. We've got Elliot Howe and Johnny Hollis on the back end. The L-Dog Landon Pelly. Jax wins that face-off forward to himself. Looks to skate around one player. He makes a little nifty move between the player's legs. Runs out of real estate. Just lost control of that puck a little bit. I think it got just too far ahead of him for that play to be executed properly. Detroit looking to exit the zone. They've got a player behind the defense. That's Kim, number 21. Pass was a little bit too hot to handle. He sends a shot. I think Landon jumped up, uses his head there to block that. That puck escapes out the far side. Jax made a good play to get that puck out to the neutral zone. Controlled here by Miller, number 61. He sends it deep. That puck goes to the far corner. Nemeth going to look to pick it up. He does so, reverses it. Nachai now gets that, sends it up the wall. But again, the forwards for the Pens are in deep making these plays, and nobody's home at the point to get the puck out of the zone. Schimmel now controls in the near zone. He looks to hit the brakes, lets number 34 go by. Schimmel and Nachai now, not sure who was supposed to get the puck there. Nachai gets it, sends it in deep. Referees do not have their arms up for an icing. Now they call the icing. Pens needed a line change there. They went 59 seconds, pretty much bottled up in their own end. Coach Trevor sends out Mazza and Morrison on the backside with Mash, Hamilton, and Baugh on the front end. The L-Dog Landon Pelly in net. Face off, left side of your screen, near side. Puck's dropped. Zone. 12-17 mark, third period. Score 4-2 in favor of the Detroit Little Caesars team. Nemeth steps in with Sanders on the near side. Nemeth goes forward, picked up by number 97, Wilcox. Wilcox sends that over to 34. I believe that's Coombe. That was an offsides play. Referee didn't call it. All the dads in the stands are, though. Puck picked up by Coom again. He dances around one player, goes to take a shot. Nemeth tells him that's not going to happen on my watch. Nemeth now looking to dance, but Coombs right there to take the puck off him. Nemeth now a little bit of body on the Detroit player. Puck still in the corner. Number 21 looking to circle out. He's going to look to probably go to the point here. Number 11, Kavanaugh, is wide open, but he can't get the puck because of the pressure provided by Casamassa. Puck sent back down in deep by Kavanaugh. That's going to be picked up by Hal. Pens don't look to have a whole lot of step right now. That puck's picked off by Miller, 61 for Detroit. Puck is still here in the near corner. Pens don't have any legs at all right now. It looks like they're exhausted. They're kind of out of position and just chasing the puck. Here comes Miller in, sends a backhand shot just wide, high side. That's picked up now by Detroit behind the net. Decker battles. There's Hal looking to battle. Pens need to get the puck out. No matter how they do it, take an icing, flip it into the stands, shoot it at the bench, something.
Off the glass. Got to
Detroit
get it off the glass.
Keeps that puck in. Sanders can't get that out. Now back down the wall to Miller for Detroit. Nemeth provides the pressure. Sanders provides the pressure. Nemeth gets that puck, but there's Coom. He comes over, sends a laser. Pelly gets the leg on it. No rebound. Casamassa wisely sends it out hard. It hits the Detroit player, Kavanaugh, so that won't be icing. Number 11 circles. He's got a man ahead of him, but I believe that's Baugh and Kavanaugh ran into each other. Somehow Kavanaugh comes out of the scrum with the puck on his stick. Over to Kim. Kim on the near wall. That's Mazza and Nachai now giving chase. Nachai has the puck. He's going to look to go hard up the wall. Number 97 Wilcox stops that effort. Mazza enters the zone. He dips his shoulder and now throws it down deep. Puck behind the net for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh up the far wall over to number 34, Coom. That's picked off by Nachai. Dumped into the corner. Baugh picks it up. Baugh looking for some real estate. Detroit stays home. They've got everybody covered. Baugh dances. Nobody's in front. Puck almost sent into the Detroit net by their own player on a pass attempt. Schimmel over here on the near boards. He centers it. Baugh gets a stick on it, but not enough for a scoring chance. Detroit leaves the zone. They look for a rink-wide pass off the boards to Kim. Kim has to retreat. Mazza gets the puck. He has 66 near him. Bradley Mazza sends the puck off the wall. Schimmel picks it up. Schimmel pushed down. Gets the puck into the Detroit end. Penn's looking for a change. Here comes 23 for Detroit. He enters the zone. He comes in on Mazza. Mazza tells him, get outside. He sends a centering pass across. Good play by Hollis to recognize that play. That's stick by Schimmel the length of the ice. We're going to have an icing call at the 9:38 mark. Face-off will be to the left of your screen and the Pens defensive end. We've got 9:38 left in the game. 4-2 is the score here in favor of Detroit Little Caesars. And we've got a fast game here. It's entertaining. Let's see if the Pens can get the next one and make this a game here. Face off far side. Nemeth steps in. He wins that draw to himself. Over to the Detroit player. Back to the point. 23 looking to drop the shot. It hits off Mosh's skate. Goes wide side. Pelly slides out. Makes a great butterfly play on that shot attempt by number 23 maybe for the Detroit Detroit Little Caesars team. Face off far side. Nemeth steps in. Puck sits on the dot. Hamilton picks it up. He looked for Mash. 97 sends it to the net. Sticked away. Decker provides some pressure. Nemeth provides pressure on the near side here. Up to Hamilton. Hamilton and Nemeth. Nemeth picks that puck off. He's looking for somebody to go to. Puck in the skates of Hamilton. He can't control it. Player 97 skates that wide for Detroit. He enters the pen zone. Hits the brakes. Mash there to make a good play. Puck gets out of the zone. Pressure being provided by Hamilton. Off his stick to the D. Detroit went. 23 for Detroit. Sends it up to 20. He just is content dumping that puck softly into the Pens end. That is number 66. Sends the puck to the net. Shot made. Better save by Pelly. That puck sent out to center. Detroit picks it up. Pressure provided by Hamilton. However, number 20 for Detroit. Centering pass over to the middle. Puck ends up in the back of the net. I think the L-Dog was screened by Morrison there. Puck went short side.
Well, it was quite an incredible shot by the Detroit player.
It was an excellent shot by the Detroit player. Yeah. He gave a quick little stick handle right to left there. Got the puck on his forehand. Fired the shot. 5-2 now Detroit. Pens with 8:33 left to mount a comeback. Baugh steps in. Tries to muscle the puck through. Sanders comes through. Him and Casamassa converge with Baugh. Baugh looking for it. Puck eludes him. Sanders giving pressure. That's number 34. That's Coom. He sends a centering pass over. Detroit looked to be offsides. Referee does blow it this time. That was 61 Miller. Baugh takes a piece of him as they skate by each other. Face off, neutral zone, near boards. Boss steps in. Puck dropped, one back to Hollis. Hollis goes D to D. Howe with some space. Sanders near him. Puck taken away by 97 for Detroit. Back into his own end. Bob providing the pressure. 97 wheels right to the slot. Nobody there for the Pens. Casamassa gets a stick on the attempted pass. Puck near the blue line. Detroit looks to go wide. They do. Puck comes back near the Pens end. Howe gives chase. Kim for Detroit. Howe rubs him out. Allows Sanders to come in, pick that puck up. Sanders looks to play along the near wall. Howe also providing some pressure there. Sanders behind the net. Detroit player Kim sends it back to the point far side. That's 11 Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is going to look for a pass. He sends one through.
Oh, no.
Backdoor shot by Miller, saved by Pelly. Great save by Landon to see that. Another shot attempted, blocked by Sanders. Number 21 for Detroit, spins out. He's looking for a move to get the puck to the front. He does, but the Pens are there to break it away and clear the zone back to neutral. 11 Kavanaugh retreats. He's looking to move that puck up quickly. He's got Coombe, he's got Miller. Miller gets the puck, tries to step around Mazza, does so. Mazza loses his stick. I'm going to tape that freaking stick to his hand if it's the end of me. Puck shot up by the Detroit player into the netting. 7-12 mark. Face-off will be in the Pens defensive end.
We need some offense. We need
because
we haven't got a shot this period.
No shots this period isn't a good thing. Nemeth wins that face-off to himself, exits the zone. He has an Achai and Schimmel with him. Nemeth, there's just a sea of Detroit players there. Nowhere to go. 66 sends that puck over to the far side. Decker picks that off, though. He looks to make a play. Detroit applied pressure there. Nachai, puck escapes him. That should be an icing. Referee waves it off. Mazza gives pursuit. He's going to come behind his own net. He reverses. He dips out the other side, sends a pass over to Schimmel. Schimmel can't handle it. Mazza on the ice. He was taken down by a Detroit player. Puck cleared back to center. 23 for Detroit. Gets that puck. Schimmel applies the pressure. Puck over to Kavanaugh. Schimmel knocks it away from him. Kavanaugh missteps. He's able to get the puck on his backhand up to the blue line. Nemeth picks that off. Penn's looking to get on sides. Oh, that was a close one, folks. Schimmel unable to get outside of the offensive end just before Nemeth went in. 6:25 left, third period. Good guys are down 3 here. Face off, neutral zone. Sanders, Hamilton, Mash. Howe and Morrison on the backside. Referee drops the puck. That's controlled by Little Caesars. That is, that's Miller, 61. He controls, he wheels behind his net. He's putting on a skating display today. He's content with sending a huge exit pass out to Coombe. Coombe got a stick on it and knocked the puck down to stop an icing. Miller retreats again. He's going to dance. He's going to dance around Hamilton, around Sanders. Mash gives pursuit. We've got Howe and Morrison retreating. Puck goes wide side over to Coombe. He can't get a shot. Good back pressure by Mash. Coombe with the puck. Hamilton looks to take a piece. Nothing. Coombe around one more. Coombe walks in. Fires. Shot blocked. Puck is going to be cleared. Puck skated back to the Detroit end. Leaves it there for his D partner. Hamilton applies the pressure from behind. Puck sent to Wilcox, 97. He centers over to Miller. Hollis in by himself. Back there by himself. Off the post. That was Coombe with a shot off the near side. There was a 3-on-0 there. I don't think he realized it. Hollis takes that behind the net. Hollis looking for a play. Nothing there. Reverses it. Relentless pressure applied by Detroit. Here comes Mazza. Mazza sticks that puck past number 23. However, it doesn't make it out. We got Hamilton on the near side here. Mazza gives chase to Coombe behind the net. Mazza puts a stick up. Coombe sends that out on his own. Pens are going to look for a change here. Hamilton goes off. Casamassa applying pressure. Nemeth here on the near side. Mazza steps into the zone. Detroit player taken down behind the net. No call. That's going to be Miller that picks that puck up. No, that's not Miller. That's somebody else. He sends it rink wide to 29. 29, weak backhand shot goes wide. Mazza sends it out behind the net. He's going to look for somewhere to go. Nothing home there. Sends it out the other side. Casamassa along the far wall. Again, he's down low in the zone. There's nobody for him to pass to get the puck out. Strong play by Baugh. He might be in, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes 11 Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh comes over, puts a shoulder into him, takes him out. Finally called by the referee. He's totally checked, hits into the boards hard. Number 11 took the scoring chance away. Referee puts his arm up. He calls the penalty. Pens will go on a power play with 4:30 left, down 3.
Really nice speed of Baugh to draw that penalty.
Great job by Baugh to use his body to screen the puck and make the defender have to use his body to to take him out of the play.
It is showing the Little Caesars is starting to get a little bit tired as well.
I do agree. They're starting to get tired now. I don't know if there's enough time left, though. Puck played to the corner here by Little Caesars off the faceoff. Spun around to the far side. Mash and Schimmel converge. Mash keeps that in. He's looking for some room. He and Schimmel can't get that puck. Puck squirts free to center. Decker stepping up here on the near side. That's Decker and one of the Detroit players down along the boards. Nachai here. Schimmel as well on the near side. There's a 3-on-3 scrum. Pens are going to look to come out of this. Mash waits patiently just feet away, hoping that the puck squirts his way. Number 20 for Detroit retreats. I think that's Wilcox. Puck's on edge. He looks to make a play. He does near side boards here. Player falls down. Pens aren't there to capitalize. Detroit gets it out of the zone. Number 29, Wilson sends it deep. Detroit looking for a change. Pens are going to regroup. Morrison picks that puck up behind the net. Here comes Morrison with Nachai in front. Morrison sends the puck to Baugh. Baugh sticks it over. 23 for Detroit comes back, though. Steals that puck away. Gets it out of harm's way. Up the wall here. Nachai knocks it down. Nachai looking for somebody. There's just nobody there. Detroit is absolutely smothering the Pens right now. Puck played over to the far side. Pens onside. Baugh loses his stick. Kicks it ahead. Puck just leaves the Detroit end again. That is Coombe, number 34. He looks wide here. He's got number 21, Kim. He sends the puck to him. Hal turns, gets a stick on it, stops Coombe in his steps, I guess. Baugh picks it up, goes into the zone, fakes a shot, makes a move, centering pass, back door. We got a goal! That's Blake, the Rocket Hamilton on the goal, I believe. Yes, it is, number 20. We got a 5-3 score. 3 minutes left. The Pens aren't out of this one yet. Let's see if we can build some momentum off of that goal. Great pass by Baugh. Hamilton has 2 on the day. Here come the Pens. 5-on-5. We've got Hamilton, Baugh, Nemeth with Hollis and Howe.
That was a goal on our first shot of the period.
Goal on the first shot of the period, folks. We've got to get the offense moving. Tilt the ice in the other way. 3-on-2 now. Let's see if we can get something. Pens stay onside. Baugh looks to dance around the Detroit player. Nothing there. Nemeth provides pressure. Kim can't get it out. Wilcox does. Sticked away by Mash. Still here on the near boards. Played by Kim to the Pens blue line. Picked off
we got
by
our goalie
Mash.
pulled.
Pens have the goalie pulled. Hamilton gets the puck in. Mash looking to get that in deep. Nemeth tripped up. Hamilton controls the puck. Centering pass over. That's picked up by number 81, Baugh, with a weak shot. Goalie gets a pad on it. Puck comes out the other side. That's Coombe. He's going to look to shoot it from just inside the red line. He buries it into the empty net. Score was 5-3. Pens were down 2 with just over 2 minutes left. They pulled the goalie, hoping to get that extra attacker out there and generate some offense. Coombe, I believe it was, number 34 for the Little Caesars team, buries that. He was smart enough to gain the red line so that there wouldn't be an icing call. Let's see here. Puck controlled by Detroit. Played back into their defensive end. 23 sends a backhand pass out. Morrison steps up. Referee keeps that out of the zone. Puck now into the zone. Detroit's going to look to go rink wide. Pressure provided on the near side by Sanders. Puck sent out the other side. Morrison steps through. He's got a head of steam going. He comes down the near wall. He backs out, sends the puck back. Mazza not home. Casamassa filling in for Morrison. Casamassa sends it off the far wall. Mash looking to pick that up, stay on sides. He does so. Puck goes deep. Sanders is going to come in and get on 23. Mazza needs to get up to the line. Get in the zone! Dad had to yell at his kid there, sorry. Mazza inside the blue line now. Sanders steps over, applies the pressure. Puck sent out to the neutral zone, over to 66. Good play there by Baugh. He intercepts it. 3 Detroit players there. Baugh can't come away with it. Puck played back to the blue line. Mazza, he surveys the scene. He drifts back in his end, goes D to D. That's over to Morrison. Morrison up the near wall. That's to Nachai. Nachai can't stick around number 97 on the other team. Puck brought into the Pens end. Kept in the corner, centering pass denied by Morrison. Nachai centering pass to Baugh. Baugh, nice move around a defender. Baugh and Nachai in 2-on-1. Baugh being pressured from behind as well. Nachai taken out from behind. Interference, no penalty called. We've got a minute left in the game, down 3. Detroit sends that puck out the center. Baugh picks it off. He's playing a heck of a game here today. He looks to go stick handle around a defender. Kavanaugh, I believe that is. Nope, that's not Kavanaugh. That was Wilcox. He said no. Shot by Howe on net. Picked up by 23 for Detroit. Wraps it around the far wall. Miller's leaving the zone. Pens don't see it. Luckily, Decker in a good defensive position to stop that pass and send it back in. Pens look for a change. Picked off here by Howe. Sticked away by Miller. Miller and Howe tangle up on the near side. Nemeth steps in, looks for the puck. Miller gives Howe a push. Howe gives Miller a push. We got Coombe with a push on Nemeth. A couple players down. Let's see. Referee's going to say, Elliott, you can't do that.
Should send the bolt to the box.
I agree. Both should have been sent there, but he just took the Pens player. Yeah, we're watching the replay.
Oh, he gave Elliott a shot in the head.
Yeah, you can see there was some back and forth there. Referee took one. I don't think it's going to mean too much with 25 seconds left here at the end of the game. Heck of a game here by your Pens against one of the top teams in the country, the Little Caesars team out of Detroit. Face off to the left, won by the Pens. Hamilton controls that. He's looking to blow by the defender there. Mazza now picks it up. Mazza's going to look to enter the zone. He goes inside out, makes a little toe drag move. Good defense by number 23. Mazza providing the pressure still. Backs out, gets back to his point position. 10, 9, 8. Puck played out in front. Mazza applying some pressure on number 11, Kavanaugh. 4, 3, 2. Smart play there by Coombe just to keep that at center ice. We've got a final here today. Not the result we were looking for. I will say it was a hard-fought battle. Closest game this Little Caesars team has seen all tournament. Score 6-3 in favor of the Detroit Locals. Hard-fought battle. We knew they were a good team. They came out and showed it. So enough of the praise on them. I do want to give our hometown boys the praise here. The Pittsburgh Pens Elite 23, Coach Edwards' team, they battled tooth and nail to the very last second. Score wasn't the result that they wanted, but they went 5-1 in their first tournament as a team together early on in the season. They learned a lot. They're going to build off of this, I'm sure. Great effort by all of your boys in the black and gold. Ryder Robinson leads the handshake. Good job here by our boys. I know that I'm very proud of all of them.
They did a great job.
They did a great job.
And that's what Coach was telling them. He said,
I think you're right,
don't
Anthony.
fret. You did a great job. You all worked hard. You tried your best.
I agree. Coach Trevor is very good at building their confidence and making sure that they rebound from adversity. He's excellent in that aspect of the coaching game as well as teaching the kids the fundamentals too. We're going to line up here for some presentations, I believe. And as that waits to happen, I do want to give some praise again to our boys here. All these kids played their hearts out this weekend. I do want to say from my personal aspect, I know I'm hard on number 11, but he's my favorite player out there. Very proud of him, very proud of all the kids. A great weekend here. We came out, we did some good things, and we're going to build from this, that's for sure. We're going to keep you tuned in for the trophy presentation.
Landon and Ryder doing such a great job.
The goalies did play their hearts out this weekend. They were great.
Oh, you can see his flow right now.
Yes, Ryder's flow is showing.
Yeah, he was a big player. Good reach, good speed.
My kid's taking home some good stuff.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and thank you, Joe, for the great job.
Anthony, thank you. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah.
If you'll have me back,
That was good.
I'll be more than happy to do it.
All the time. So, yeah.
Once again, everybody, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, How Hockey. Once again, great effort by the Pens players here. They should hold their heads high. That was the closest game that this Little Caesars team has seen all season. Maybe not all season, but the tournament for sure. A 6-3 game there with an empty netter. 5-3 score. That's something to make sure that you build off of and walk away with almost as close as a win. So that'll be all I have to say for today. I'll let you guys listen to me again if you're willing. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.